Hey, welcome back to Two Doctors Homestead. My name's Daniel, and this is Prepper Pantry Pick of the Week. We appreciate you for joining, appreciate you for watching. So this was the first time we did a Prepper Pantry at farm supply store that we go to. We actually go there every week for chicken feed and whatnot, but the first time to film Prepper Pantry there, and I wanted to share this with you. Share the experience of going to a farm supply store. I'm sure a lot of folks have never been to one, but share our pick. Our pick of the week is the original summer sausage. So I wanted to get into some more proteins and give you some ideas, get your mind going on some protein options outside of just canned goods or jerky, and we may do jerky at some point. The good old summer sausage. So I looked it up. According to Statista, 5% of the population is vegetarian, 4% are vegan. Didn't know if they overlap at all, but if you're in the 90% of the population, plus or minus, that's not vegan or vegetarian, meat is good, right? Meat is good, whether you're paleo, carnivore, paleo, keto, whatever it is, you probably eat meat, and certainly your body needs that protein to survive, build muscle, keep you strong and energetic. A lot of people like their protein, like their meat, like their summer sausage, and summer sausage has a place in your midterm, your food storage pantry, your midterm food storage pantry. Maybe not long term, right? That's going to be more on the canned meats, but there's a little sticker with a sell-by date that puts us about a year out. So according to that, this has about a 1-year shelf life. I think you'd want to keep it cool, right? You don't want it to get too hot. I've had that happen to some of them, and they get a little gooey if they get too hot, even if they're in before the sell-by date. So you want to store them in a cool place. It doesn't have to be the refrigerator. So what do you get? What do you get in this sausage? It's 24 ounces, 1.5 pounds for $8.29. So for $8.29, 24-ounce summer sausage, 12 servings per container, 170 calories per serving, so 2,040 calories per sausage. So I'll just take that as one day, right? We use a couple numbers when we're calculating your daily caloric requirements. The average daily diet that they give you, all the nutritional information on the back, is based on a 2,000 calorie diet. Sometimes we use the number 1,500, which is considered above the starvation level, right? And there's a lot of research that goes into that, but it really is personal. It depends on you, your caloric requirements, your body, your metabolism, all sorts of other factors. So you have to find the number that works for you to keep you from starving to death, right? And able to function. But if you want to call 2,000 calories your daily diet, your daily food prep, this is one day, and it makes it really easy. It's 1.5 pounds. Compared to something like maybe beans, might be more like a 1 pounder to get there. So it is not as calorie dense in that sense as something like flour or beans, but it clearly is protein, right? It's protein dense. It's a summer sausage. Main two ingredients are pork and beef with some salt and other things. So this could be considered one day. It's very portable. $8.29. So what do you get if you did eat this whole sausage? First thing is 168 grams of fat, which is 216% of the daily. So technically it's your double daily, your dose of fat. Now, if you're on keto, that may not be a big deal. It depends on what else is going on in your diet. Well, you figure double the daily fat intake. Cholesterol, 420 milligrams is 144% of the daily recommended. Sodium, 8,280 milligrams is 3.6 times the daily. So there is a lot of sodium, and depending on your health, that could be a problem. Once again, if you have high blood pressure or anything like that, you may not be able to process as much sodium as, say, normal healthy people. So that could be an issue. Carbs says 12 grams, and it doesn't break the percentage mark. Maybe 12 would, so I'm just going with too low to calculate on carbs. And it actually says sugars, and that could be part of the preserving process, right? Turning it into sausage. They may have had some sugars in for that, or possibly for flavor. Protein, this whole thing is only 120 grams of protein, which kind of threw me off a little bit. I thought it would be more. So when we look at your daily requirement for protein or daily recommended amount, there really isn't one. So there's some numbers out there floating around the internet. Between 50 and 200 grams of protein is recommended, and this is 120 grams. So this is kind of one day, right? One day worth of protein if you want. Of course, iron and potassium. So gluten-free, keto-friendly, quick and easy, right? You could put this in your pack. You don't have to eat the whole thing in one day. I'm just saying if you wanted to live on summer sausage and you wanted to hit 2,000 calories a day or 2040 calories, this would get you there about $8 a day. So it's hardly the most expensive or least expensive option when you talk about rice and beans. That's in that 50 cents to $1, depending on your prices when you buy it, to get to, say, your 2,000 calories. Freeze-dried being on the other end, where you might be paying $15-20 a day to get to your 2,000 calories. So, well, in the middle, it's an option. So not bad to have in your midterm, short to midterm food storage pantry, 1 year shelf life, and I like them. I think it's great. I think a lot of people like them. As I said, only about 8% or less of the population would fall into that vegan or vegetarian diet. So widely accepted, great option. We try to keep a few around. Good for snacks, right? Or appetizers if you're doing charcuterie. You gotta have your sausage. So hope that helps out, gets you thinking. As always, thank you for watching, and would appreciate you.